everyone, Commissioner Anabelle Lima-Taub here with Charlie, my dog. Today is Wednesday, May 6, 2020. I wanted to give you a few quick updates. We do have a commission meeting later tonight, and I will update you as to what was discussed and what was passed in the commission meeting tonight. But I wanted to give a shout out to Mayor Joy Cooper, who's been doing a phenomenal job leading the city, informing you about COVID-19. She also holds her weekly town halls, virtual town halls on Fridays, and I urge you to tune into that, ask her questions. City Manager Greg Chavarria offers information as well. So thank you, Mayor Joy Cooper, for the incredible job that you're doing. Last week, Mayor Cooper held a food drive, sponsored a food drive, and did a phenomenal job educating people about the census and why you should fill out the census. So please get in touch with Mayor Cooper regarding the census and any other questions that you may have. I do want to discuss a few short updates with you, but first I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who I'm lucky enough to call a friend now. I met Mr. Dmitry Yakubovic, who's the president of Beach Club. I met him a couple of years ago. He's a community activist, and many of you have asked about pool closures. I've gotten calls by residents that are for it, against it. So I wanted Dmitry to please share his thoughts about whether or not, what your feelings are about, and did you open up the pool at Beach Club, and if yes, why? If not, why as well? So everyone, Dmitry Yakubovic of Beach Club.
Thank you for having me, Annabelle, and thanks. Hello, everybody. I just want to give you some experience or some information based on our experience at the Beach Club. The city had issued an order last week, as we know, that allows the associations to open up pools if they opt to do so. So this is not a requirement, but if you decide, if an association decides that they would like to open a pool, they could do that. There are some requirements that the city put in place that you need to follow to sanitize and to make sure that it's safe for everybody to use. We at the Beach Club decided not to open up actually now, because we wanted to see how this goes, because we want to evaluate and monitor for the next couple of weeks and see if people abuse it and if it's really safe. So for example, for now it's proven to be the right move that we've made, because there is a park in Miami that was open, and 5 days later they closed it just because everybody was violating the rules. So this virus and this whole thing is so new to all of us that we don't know exactly how things are going to go, and what's really true and what really is not true. There's so many opinions out there, so we decide to take the safety first approach. So let us keep it closed for now, monitor for the next couple of weeks, see how it goes at the other places that open, and can start gradually reopening. But we are having discussions now to actually start easing a little bit.
Like a soft opening?
Soft opening, maybe. We know there are residents that would like to, that can only exercise while doing laps in the water because they have maybe bad knees or something of that sort. And maybe there's one idea that came from one of the residents that we're now entertaining, that maybe we'll open it for a couple of hours in the morning just for people to do the laps. You can't be on the pool deck after that. You can't. There's not going to be any chases, but you could do exercise. So we're entertaining that idea. We're going to be discussing it. But I'd like to thank all of our residents because they've been very understanding. Most of the feedback that we've received is really supporting closure, because everybody understands that safety is first and foremost, is paramount. So that's just an update for as far as pool openings are concerned. So.
Thank you. So we're also, the parks, the majority of the parks are open for you for passive exercise only, jogging or walking. The hours are from 7 to 9 or 4 to 6 p.m. Majority of the parks, so in Southwest, you got Ingalls Park, Scavo Park, and a few of the other parks. So again, the hours are from 7 to 9 and 4 to 6 p.m. Passive exercise also. So I encourage you to please, you must have your mask with you. Please go out, get some fresh air, walk, jog, exercise. I'll try to make this quick. I want to talk to you about the projected costs in the shortfall or deficit to our budget. So I have some good news. It was projected originally that we would have about a deficit of $3 million to our budget, but as of a few days ago, the city manager has been doing a great job. City manager Greg Cheveria advised me that it was going to be somewhere under $1 million, so that's really good news. We are getting some refunds, some money from FEMA from the hurricane in 2017, I believe. It takes a few years to get a refund. So hopefully that'll be used to offset the deficit that we expect for this year's budget. We don't know what next year will look like, how many people will actually pay their property taxes. Hopefully everybody or the majority of people are not going to default. I think as of this year, we're at 88% of people who have paid their property taxes, but we have no idea what is going to happen next year. I am proposing tonight's commission meeting that as commissioners we get travel money, which is about $9,000. So I am proposing, I don't know if it'll pass or not, I tried to pass this a couple of years ago, but being that there are cuts and being that all of you are affected financially in one way or the other, I think it's only fair that we return this travel money back into the general fund, into the city's fund, so it could be funded for programs or first responders or whatever the city, wherever there's a deficit to a department or an important department that provides you with a service. I think it's only fair that we return whatever money we had in our travel account. So hopefully it'll pass tonight, and I'll let you know. Dmitry and I are working on a really, really great project to get community involvement, and it's about graduation. So you want to tell them what we're doing for the seniors? It's going to be about up to 15 seniors. You must live in Hallandale Beach and be a resident. And we have a slot up to 15 people. We already have 3 parents that signed up, but if you want to give them a little bit more information.
Well, what we want to do is, because this year the seniors are not really celebrating their graduation due to for obvious reasons due to this pandemic. So, but it's very important for our. I remember myself when I graduated, and I'm sure Anabelle, you remember, and it's a big deal for a lot of the young people out there. So we want to make it, give them a little bit of a holiday and recognize them. We want to have a truck going around their places and honking the horns.
Like a little parade.
A little parade next to their houses, and to really give them a little bit, it's tough to sit at home all the time, especially when you graduate and you have this big event in your life. You want to have some kind of a celebration. We're going to try to give them, but in a safe way.
So we have 12 slots. We have 12 slots available. Dmitry, what's your contact information if you have a senior, or if your child is due to graduate, or somebody, what's your contact information that they can reach out to you?
The best, you could contact me by phone, 347-948-3038, and just let us know. All we need to know is address of the person who is graduating, and we'll send that truck there, and we'll welcome the person into the adult life, and we'll provide some celebration and some excitement.
In a safe, socially distanced way, or unfortunately that's our new reality, but we're going to create something really special. So if you'd like to reach out to me, you can at ataub@cohb.org. Again, ataub@cohb.org, or reach out to me via Facebook. So wishing everyone an incredible day. Charlie and I both say bye.
Bye everybody, stay safe.